Grover Cleveland was president. Coke was first sold in bottles, and in Traverse City, the downtown streets were rutted and muddy during spring rains, and icy cold in the winter. It was 1894. The city was 2 years away from a devastating fire that leveled much of downtown. Lumber was king, but living was hard. 29 years earlier, in London, England, William Booth founded the Salvation Army. By taking God's word to thieves, prostitutes, and drunkards in the streets, they served the destitute and forgotten. 125 years ago, in 1894, the Army's work began in Traverse City under the charge of two sweet-faced, unassuming young women, Captain Smith and Lieutenant Phillips. They brought a burning desire to help the people of northern Michigan. So much has happened in that time. The Salvation Army Donut Girls served soldiers during World War I. The Army helped make the Christmas bell ringing and the Red Kettles an iconic part of the community. The Salvation Army Community Center has been housed in 22 local locations. So much has changed over the years, but so much is still the same. The mission of the Salvation Army has never changed. It steadfastly continues to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ and to meet human needs in His name, without discrimination, using the weapons of hope, love, and compassion.
If we weren't called for this, we wouldn't be here. And if God had then sanctioned this mission, we wouldn't be serving 125 years in Traverse City.
For me, I came in as a single mom with that didn't trust, that didn't have a lot of hope in people, and they accepted me for who I was, my family for what it was, and just loved us.
Salvation Army has a huge impact on me and my family. They provide services where I can talk to people. We did the Pathway of Hope program that I was involved in. I got to talk to Amy, and she helped me get some stuff straightened out with my life. The counselors here for the youth program that my kids attend are really great. Anytime if my kids had any problems, I could go to them or call them and say, hey, you know, so-and-so has a problem. Is there any way you can help me figure out how to deal with this or lead me in the right direction? And they have helped tremendously with that. I'm sick, and I came here originally because I was sick. I found out I have stage 4 cancer. And so they've helped out tremendously with that because they pray for me, and they're there.
I get tremendous joy from being able to help the Salvation Army, to be able to give back, but to see the smiles on people's face that it affects. In the community, I hear stories quite often of how Salvation Army has helped them, and being part of an organization like that is truly rewarding.
The Salvation Army is preaching the word through the scriptures and also living a Christ-like compassion.
I like family. I love people and I love kids, but to walk in here and feel like you're being hugged, that's what I feel like when I come here. You know, they're an extension of our family, and I really feel loved by them every time.
The Salvation Army believes you preach the gospel by showing God's love to all His people, by meeting physical, emotional, and spiritual needs when it's needed most. Thanks to donations of time from volunteers and generous blessings of treasures donated from the community, the Salvation Army provides services to overcome poverty, strengthen families, empower youth, cure hunger, and provide hope in times of crisis. Show them that they are loved. That has been the Salvation Army mission in Traverse City for 125 years, and it will be the same mission for the next 125 years and beyond. The Salvation Army, doing the most good.